Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, and welcome to the professionals on NDB Media. And thank you for joining me. Of course, today is January 1st, 2025. Happy New Year, one and all. I am the scorekeeper, and we're going to be taking a quick look at the NFL playoffs that are coming up this weekend. We have Saturday, Sunday, and a Monday night game, which I believe is for the second year in a row as far as the playoffs are concerned. And I know, I'm sorry. Uh, hey, I'm doing what I'm doing. Welcome, NorCal Grill. Thank you for joining. And yes, folks, you can check out all the stuff that we have on there. Oh, I've got to update the Twitter feed because we're generally letting go of the Twitter feed, which is now X. And we have joined the other service, and we're not spending time on Twitter anymore. It's really a shame because we have such a huge audience there, but uh, just costs too much money to transmit over there, and we're not getting the same results that we were hoping. So, hey, it is what it is. As a matter of fact, I have one that's about 10 miles away from me, and there's now four fires raging in Southern California. The other one is 30 miles away, and then the big one, and the real nasty one, the Palisades fire, that one is about 70 miles away from me. So I have a little bit of distance, and I am worried for those that are having to endure this, and it's really sad. Many people have lost their homes. I believe lives have been lost, and it is tragic what is going on. So I am bugged by that. I do want to thank several co-hosts that will go unnamed right now. They did not know how close I was, and I was offered safe harbor by NDB Media family members, and I was absolutely stunned by it. I'm eternally grateful for it, and just absolutely amazing. So I want to thank them publicly and personally, but I shall respect their privacy and not name them right now. Have to forgive me. I am a bit on the hungry side, so I am slumming it. I'm having a Maruchan, and no, we don't get money for this. You see, there's no clicks, no links, no nothing. But I am having the spicy chicken one right now. So I did heat it up a short while ago. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to go straight to the image. That way I don't frighten you guys. And there it is. That is the NFL playoff bracket. So, as you know, looking at the screen on the NFL page, we have the wild card games, which are going to be played from January 11th through the 13th. The AFC is on the left side, and the NFC is on the right side. And as a matter of fact, will there be a game? Yes. January 13th, which is the Monday night game, will be played in Los Angeles on Monday night. Wow. I did not see this. Just got a flash that one just started by the Hollywood sign. So, well, okay, that's very possible. I thought there was one already in that area, but that's okay. It's traumatic what is going on in Southern California. The winds are calm right now. We did get winds, as I had the privilege of speaking to another NDB Media family member, and I explained to them that about 10 o'clock, well, no, it's about 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock last night, that we heard the howling. There was a beast outside, and it was crazy. It was, but the wind, everything held. We did have the west side fence go over, and that's nothing. It's nothing compared to what other people are having to endure right now. So I ask you to forgive me. I'm going to slurp up one because, man, I am really, really hungry right now. So I better take a sip of water. But we are going to go over the games. And if you want to go ahead and give me your picks right now, that'll be great. I'm starting to get a lot of messages right now. So it always happens when I go live, but it's all good. So for the wild card, obviously Kansas City finished 15-2. They're on the bye in the AFC, and the games that are going to be played we have the Chargers 11-6 visiting because they're a wild card, and they're visiting the number 4 Houston at 10-7. I picked bye week to beat KC. Well, you never know. Also, the January 11th game, the number 6 seed Pittsburgh 10-7 will be visiting Baltimore 12-5, the number 3 seed. And then on Sunday, we will have the 10-7 Denver Broncos visiting the 13-4 Buffalo Bills. That one will be on Sunday. So the winner of the Chargers Houston Texans game will be playing Kansas City. And of course, the winner between Pittsburgh Baltimore will be playing the winner of Denver Buffalo. And I apologize for the dogs barking in the background. Now, in the NFC, Detroit Lions get the bye. And I know we were talking about this last week about some team was complaining that while we finished 14-3, how is it that we're on the bye? It's very simple, dude. There's 4 divisions. You get 4 divisional winners. Everyone else is on the bye, is on the wild card. It is what it is, dude. You win your division. Win your division. That solves all issues. Thank you, Lethal Migraine. Picks all the home games. We'll get that one in right now. The first game that will be played, Green Bay, Philadelphia. That one is going to be on Sunday. 11-6 Green Bay visits 14-3 Philadelphia, which is a home team. And the winner of that game will be facing Detroit next week. In the other 2 games, Washington 12-5, because their wild card will visit number 3 Tampa Bay. That's 10-7. Yes, I know Washington has a better record, but Tampa Bay did what they were supposed to. They won their division. Minnesota 14-3. However you want. Cry about it all you'd like. But it is what it is. Minnesota 14-3. Wildcard winner will face the Los Angeles Rams at home, who won their division 10-7. And that game will be on Monday night right here in Los Angeles. So we're going to go over the games right now, and I believe we have several picks already. Lethal Migraine will be taking all of the home teams. That one's easy. And Elizabeth already has picks. Interesting. So then let's go ahead and do this right now before I even get to the games, so I have an idea. So Coffee is going to take all of the home teams. Excellent. I'm filling them in right now. I should get rid of this. And thank you, Coffee, for that. It's also going to take the Broncos and the Rams. Excellent. Okay. Stafford is 100 times better than the Vikings clown. I am not prepared to argue that. So that is cool. So NorCal Girl is going to take the Chargers. Chargers. You will take the Ravens. NorCal Girl. So let me copy and paste. And I will put you down for the Bills. And then you're also going to take the Eagles. Excellent. Who do you take? You're going to take the Commanders? Oh, interesting. And then finally, for Monday night, you are going to take the Vikings. Ooh, interesting. Very, very interesting. And yet, the dogs are whatever. I thank you. I humbly accept. And I was up under some incredible people. So, kind of cool. So, yeah, I wanted this here. Now I have 2 out of the last 3. And I want to welcome, we're bringing him on here right now, ladies and gentlemen. Cuddly Puppy. How you doing, young man?
That's Cuddle, but yes. Good morning. Good evening.
I'm sorry. I did say Cuddly.
There is no Y in there.
Sadly, Big Dog, that might have been a Freudian slip on my part. That is funny. Well, good evening. Big Dog, I want to tell you that I was contacted by one of our media personalities back east, and she inquired about you. I don't know if she was able to get in contact, but Tanya was very concerned, and NorCal Girl, she was concerned about you as well, and she was able to contact me and find out how ridiculously close we are to these fire events, Big Dog.
Yeah, we ain't close.
How many miles are you?
Well,
I'm 70 miles from the big one, the nasty one.
the one in would you say
Palisades.
70?
Yeah, 70 miles from the Palisades. Yeah.
So I'm probably further than that. Probably about 85 maybe. And then there's one up in isn't there one up the Cajon
Yeah.
Pass?
Oh,
No, not the Cajon.
no,
No,
Cajon
not
Pass?
Cajon. No, isn't there one up like in Victorville? I thought there was one up there.
I have not heard today. I have been
There's spot fires everywhere. I know the one in Altadena is pretty bad. That's actually closer to both of us, the Altadena one.
I was able to see it early this morning, and it's not necessarily an optical illusion, Cuddle Puppy, but it was if you're like looking at it from a different view, it looks like it's halfway up the hill. But when you
Okay.
get a real good view, dude, it's from the foothills. You can tell it's all the way up. And looks like houses have been taken out. People are calling it Arcadia, but now they're saying it's the Pasadena one. I have lost track.
I think they're kind of combining everything because I haven't heard Pasadena.
I think they're calling that one Arcadia.
I thought maybe they were calling it Altadena because Altadena's actually closer to Pasadena than Arcadia is.
Okay.
Arcadia's close to you.
Yeah, I'm confused. So what a shock. I'm not surprised by that.
Now I know because of the smoke and stuff, all Pasadena School District and I believe the Altadena School District was closed today. They also postponed the LA Kings game at Crypto, and they are looking to possibly postpone the Laker game tomorrow.
I don't know if you've been able to see any imagery of the horizon, Cuddle Puppy, because even from here, just about 30 minutes ago, when I looked west, it's not fog. It's not a marine layer.
Yeah, I can see the haze, but I don't see any embers or any orange from my vantage point here.
Same thing. So yes, dude, it was windy last night, but I think
Yes.
Big Dog got it worse than I did. I mentioned that it felt like the beast was outside. You could hear it. You could hear it bang on the walls and the windows, and it had you could hear it, and it did sound like there was a beast outside. It was pretty crazy. I don't know about you, Big Dog, but you're down that Cajon Pass flight path, for lack of a better word.
Yeah. But there's a few mountains or big hills. I guess they're small mountains in between. Yeah. So I since I'm closer to the 91, I don't get as much wind as like say when I was closer to the 60. You could really you've got a lot of wind there, and
really?
Forget about when I was in San Bernardino, right off the 210. Oh man, that was like a funnel way. But before we go any further,
oh, you know what? I'm sorry, I just read that one. Damn
it!
He has been on our program. Oh my God. Okay. We're gonna have to do something for that. Liz, I'm gonna ask you to follow up with me tomorrow, please, because my mind is everywhere right now. I'm all over the place. I'm gonna ask you to do that, please. I did not know. He was an absolutely adorable interview. He was a lot of fun. Damn it. We have people that we've interviewed recently that have lost their homes. And it's a shame. So I apologize.
Yeah, lots of people are getting evacuated. In fact, I read since this is a sports show, JJ Redick's family had to be evacuated yesterday. I guess they live up in the Malibu Palisades area. I think Pacific Palisades area. So
Yeah.
they were evacuated yesterday.
Yeah. I forget. It's difficult to describe, folks, but remember, Pacific Coast Highway starts to go northwest, and then it goes west for a while, and then north again. Pacific Palisades is kind of like northwest of Santa Monica before Malibu, and it is a very nice part of town, and it's just a shame. But I don't know if a lot of people know this. There's only one way in and out of some of those canyons.
Yep.
Yeah, it's serious.
And I don't know if you reported it earlier or not, but they are calling this the most devastating LA County fire in history. That damage in totality is, I believe they said, I can't remember, it was 15 or 17 billion dollars already. And it it only started what, less than 48 hours ago?
Yeah,
Less than 72 hours ago?
yeah, it's crazy. Yeah,
But I
um,
guess when it's going through the canyons that have, not $1 million homes, but multi-million dollar homes. If you live in Palisades and your home is only worth $1 million, it's considered, very basic.
yeah. I'm not prepared to argue that.
But anyway, before, like, I got sidetracked real quick. But before we go on, excuse me. Have a 2024 new defending world prognosticating champion. He is known as the Score Keeper.
It's very kind of you, Big Dog. I did not expect for you to scream out my name this afternoon.
Just wait till
I,
Saturday.
I really wasn't expecting that. I genuinely did not, folks. I got to tell you, and I thank you for that, and I do. But let me tell you, I lost so much weight this year dealing with everyone else, and everyone else took their game up to an incredible level. We were all, well, you remember some of the numbers, right? You
Yeah,
were,
everybody was at least 54.8% or better.
that's 55, baby.
12 of us, 12 of the 15 were 60% or better. That's incredible.
We've never had that. We've
Now,
never had that.
the final numbers, and I apologize to everyone listening. I've been very lackadaisical on these final numbers, but they will be out tonight. But Anime Girl and I crash and burn the final week. We took a lot of chances to try and make up some ground, and none of them only like maybe one or two panned out. So
Wow.
so we
I
may, yeah, the final numbers. Anime Girl and I might have even dropped out of second place. So because I think we would be lucky if we broke 800, 500 each. So
I once again have to say that I was driven to do better because of the competition. If I became a better prognosticator, it's all because of you, Big Dog. It's all because of, and you know what? I'm gonna go down the list right now. Forgive me one moment. I have to switch pages because it is what it is, ladies and gentlemen. And I have, I believe, the games. Let's go right here. I'm a better prognosticator because of Coffee, NorCal Girl, Color Maven, Sports Sister, Engineer. There's the idiot. Anime Girl, Gig, Elway 7, Lukey, Speedy, Big Dog, or Cuddle Puppy. I'm sorry. And Philly Special. I am a better prognosticator because of all of you. I had to take my game up. I knew I was in trouble at the end of the third week. I had 7-9 and 8-8. I was 3 games back, and I was angry. I barely shared that with someone earlier today, and I said I had to change what I was going to do, and I spent more time. I became a better prognosticator because of everyone else. So this was my year. Hey, guess what? It's over. We start thinking of next year. And
And if I'm not mistaken, I believe you are the only I said two-time champion.
well, at least from the awesome scorekeeping that you've been doing over the last 4 years now. But I'm going to go back into the records over the next so many months and see where we are, piece everything that I can, and see. So I spent no time. I did well for not caring. Of course you did. Of course you did. So it's all
Yeah,
good.
he made it simple this year. It was all the home games and the Chiefs.
Oh
Last year
wow.
he had three. It was the Chiefs, the Bills. I can't remember the third team.
Well, you did very well, Coffee. There's no doubt about it. So we already do have picks. This is cool, folks. Let's just make it simple. Whoever gets the most wins. This one is bragging rights. The other one is I'm going to kill you rights. This one is just a lot more fun. We just continue it. I propose it's whoever gets the most wins. If there's a tie, what happens is everyone needs to pick one team, and that will help you determine if there is a tie. I was going over several permutations that there could be several ties. That's why I need everyone to pick their team. And it has to be in, well, actually, I don't know. I didn't think about that. It has to be in the playoffs. So it could still end up as a tie. I don't think it will. But this one's for bragging rights, folks. This one's the fun one. So are the cell phone towers down in the San Bernardino area? That I know of,
Not to my
no.
knowledge.
But if Big Dog is right that there is something up in Cajon Pass or Victorville, I don't know. They could be without power. There are a lot of people without power right now.
Yeah,
So
that's mainly northern LA County. That's out of power. The
yeah.
Pacific Palisades area, and I think the Altadena people might be out of power also.
So what was it like for you yesterday with the weather, with the air, the wind? I kind of touched on it real quick, but I don't recall what you said.
It was just super windy. It got really windy at night. It's been windy throughout the day here, almost as bad as it was last night. But I haven't, I don't smell any smoke. Not really hazy. I mean, it's overcast, but I wouldn't say it's hazy. And the air quality was bad, so I didn't bother. I have nowhere to go anyways because I'm still on crutches, so it's not like I'm traveling other than fighting with effing DMV. But yeah.
Um, Jay, it's over. I won. So did you need the
What
equation
does
to
scorekeeper
figure out?
do?
Yeah.
Scorekeeper does whatever he wants.
Okay, well, in that, yes. So now lethal migraine. This is possible because Big Dog and I have experienced this
Huh,
before, and we've all learned
interesting.
the cell traffic in a disaster just goes off the hook. So it's very possible the circuits were very busy, and we found out that if you text the text will get through a lot quicker than an actual phone call. And I won the season prognosticator thing of all the football games, Jay. You know it ended, right? We're done, Jay. You know that, right? So
All
hopefully this
right.
poor
As far as lethal migraine is concerned, it says based on current information, cell service in San Bernardino appears to be functioning normally. No major reported outages across different carriers. However, it is best to check with your specific provider for any local issues.
I think it's just the explosion of cell phone
Probably,
activity.
yeah.
Yeah. I apologize, folks. I haven't had a chance to do very much today. I've been doing a lot of paperwork. I've had to do some work for my daughter Ariel for the county. I had to do some myself. And okay, thank you, Jay. I appreciate that, Jay. But Jay, why don't you come on in and join us if you have a chance? We're going to go over the games real quick and give a little prognostication ourselves. We already have 2 picks, as you saw. NorCal Growing Coffee. And, Big Dog, I got to tell you, this
Yeah.
is a young lady that got
Who?
whooped
Who?
last year
Who?
on her picks. NorCal Girl.
Who? Oh, I'm sorry. You said young.
Yeah, okay. Sorry. Come on, Elizabeth. Get in here.
I
Defend your honor.
love you, Liz. Love you, Liz.
Come on, Matt. Come on in. So, the theme for her was that she got burned last year. She might have won last year. Now that I think about it,
She might have won, but the thing is Philly Special went on a run of like 4 or 5 straight weeks where he only lost 1, 2, and 3 games. So he put himself far enough ahead about 3/4 of the way through the season that when he had a couple of bad weeks towards the end, it didn't hurt him.
yeah. I was lucky. I was speaking to Liz earlier today, and I can't get over the fact that 5 people went 14-2 on week 13.
Oh yeah.
It was incredible, and it just sucked. Right? It just sucked
Yeah,
when.
because then 3 of you guys went 16-0.
How do you go 14-2 and lose 2 places in the standings? How?
Yes, you.
How
Yes,
do
you.
you?
Yes, you do, Liz. Yes, you do.
Oh my God, that was just absolutely ridiculous. So,
Well, while you have this up real quick, so I'll give you the point spreads.
oh, okay.
Char-
Sorry.
okay, no,
Yeah, please go ahead. Sorry.
okay. Chargers -3.
Okay, we got one.
Baltimore -9.5. Wow, I wouldn't go
Wow.
that much.
Wow.
What's next? Broncos Bills. Broncos Bills. Buffalo 8.5. That I believe.
Broncos. Is it minus or plus?
No,
I
no,
didn't hear
no.
you.
Bill. I'm sorry. Bills. Bills 8.5.
Minus, right?
Yes, it's always minus. Yes.
Okay.
Commanders Buccan. What do you got? What do you got next?
Go
Oh,
ahead. Go
Packers
ahead.
Eagles. Okay, hold on. I got Packers Eagles for you. Don't worry. Packers Eagles. Eagles by 4.5.
Ooh,
That
okay.
should be and that's gonna be a damn good game. What's next? Commanders. Tampa Bay by 3. No, Tampa Bay.
I knew that. I was just seeing if you were paying
I know.
attention.
I know.
That
And
son
I
of
was.
you are a good man.
And last but not least, the Minnesota Vikings by 1.
That's gonna be a hell of a Monday night game, man.
And
You and I need to talk before we
and
gotta go somewhere.
and that sucks that a team that went 14-3 for the season has to go on the road. I mean, I'm all for the division winners. They should get, you win the division, you get a spot in the playoffs. But as soon as the season is over, then you should go by winning percentage. There's no way a team that's 14-3 should go on the road. They earned the spot to play at home.
Okay, all right. Speedy, thank you for that. Big Dog, excuse me. Speedy, thank you for that, but that's okay. That's not going to happen. The game will be moved. It's not going to happen. There's no way that they can suspend the game.
They won't suspend it. They'll postpone it, but they won't suspend it.
Argued about this last year ad infinitum, ad absurdum, and even a little bit into this year. That's so Speedy. Good for Sports Center, but they're 100% wrong on it.
You can't see me because I'm raising my hand, but
I'm sorry.
no, that's fine. Put that comment back up. please.
Okay.
Mr. Alvarez, sir, love you like a little bro. Chargers are away. Chargers are in Texas.
Oh, okay. All right. I think he meant the
So
Rams.
suspend away.
Yeah, they can spend all they want. So, all right, Matt. Yeah, okay. All right. Even I
Suspend
missed
the
that one.
Chargers away.
Yeah.
You
Actually,
know
it's
what's
the Rams.
you know what's crazy, Raj? And I should have sent it to you, but I didn't, unfortunately. There was a guy talking that something could happen that's never happened in the history of NFL championship games.
I didn't hear. What is
The
it?
way the brackets are made up, and it's unlikely. It's a very low percentage that it could happen, but you could have the Chargers playing for the championship on one side, and you could have the Rams playing for the championship on the other side the same day. They're both the AFC and the NFC are scheduled for Sunday the same day. One is at 12 o'clock. One is, I think, at 3:30 or 4 o'clock. Technically, if it works out that way, the Chargers would have home field, as would the Rams, depending on who they beat. But the possibility is there that you have both games, both championship games at SoFi. And I don't know if the field can handle it because they said there is not enough time to put in a separate field. They
Wow.
said they would have to make a generic field because they wouldn't even be able to put the logos, the Rams logo or the Chargers logo on it because, if I'm a Rams, I'm not going to want to play on the field that says Chargers on it and vice versa. So they said the NFL doesn't really know what is going on right now. They probably have some sort of contingency, but as far as the field is concerned, it would have to be a generic, maybe NFL logo or something on the field.
Okay. Wow. I did not. That's crazy. Yeah.
Yeah.
That is absolutely crazy. It's never happened in the Meadowlands.
And that's exactly what the guy was saying. He took a dig at New York because he's all, we have the Jets and the Giants playing in the same stadium for decades now. He's all, but we've never had to worry about that.
It's funny. Yeah. Yeah, I saw the pic of the NFL bracket. It looks fake. I'm not sure. Well, some people will come up with their own brackets, dude. It's, hey, it took me all of 3 seconds to find the NFL bracket. So with all the stuff that's going out there, I believe it. But I did go over the games right here just very quickly. And I also saw reports that half of head coaches have been fired. I've missed a lot in the last few days, so I
It's
don't
only
know.
been 3.
Oh, okay. Well, but that's half it for some people.
Well, yeah, I guess.
Yeah. Especially when
Of
you do the
course,
math.
the Raiders' Antonio Pierce was let go yesterday after having a pretty decent season. He went, I believe it was the team went 8-9. I believe he went 5-3 or something last year.
Yeah.
And everybody, including scorekeeper myself, we were all hoping that, hey, this is the guy we need. He's got that Raider heart. He's getting them into the Raider attitude. And they came out this year and they just, this is a no. They shite the field.
I guess they won't have any trouble changing the logos. I don't know if you all heard that the Kansas City Chiefs and Mahomes have more playoff wins at Allegiant Stadium than the Raiders do.
Yes, that's
That's
sad.
funny. Yeah, that is
And this is
horrible.
the first time in a long time that the Niners, well, the Raiders are always missing it, but the Niners, the Raiders, and the Cowboys are all out of the playoffs this year.
Wow, that is
Yeah,
strange.
yeah. Not to have at least one of those guys. I mean, you figure the Niners, they've been an above average team for the last at least decade or so, or close to it. And this year, I don't know. I don't know. What do you think was wrong with them, sir? This year, they pretty much came back with the same talent.
Um, it's a damn good question, and I was thinking of that right now. Look, they got beat in some very close games early on, and I think it just affected them. Their numbers, folks, when you look
Yeah.
at the 49er numbers, the math
It,
doesn't
yeah.
work.
Yeah. You look at it, you're going, well, how are they a non-playoff team?
Yeah. Yeah. Elizabeth says, Lord, that field will look worse than my house after the Sunday games. That was
Yeah.
funny. He was a lip
And
balloon this year with the Raiders. Ouch. And the resident 49er fan.
who sucks? The Raiders, the Niners,
No, the
or the
49ers.
Cowboys?
Well, okay, yeah. Yeah. But the 49ers, man, sad or the Cowboys, sadly, they've got to get rid of their general manager. What's his name? The
Not
owner?
the they need to get rid of the owner, Jerry
Well,
Jones.
that's what I
Well, of
meant.
course, he is the general manager. Also, never mind. I'm sorry.
No, no, don't be sorry. We're on the same
They
page.
need they can keep the owner, but they got to get rid of the GM. Which of course is the same guy.
Yeah, and that's what I thought he meant the
Yeah.
49ers that they suck. Yeah.
Um. And also, tip of the hat. Much congratulations to, of course, Mr. Mike Tomlin, of head coach of the Pittsburgh Steelers, because for whatever reason, year in and year out, this man has a 500. I don't think he's even been 500. He has a better than 500 record his entire coaching uh, time with Pittsburgh, no matter what type of players they put out there. It's weird. Every year you look at it, you're like, oh, this team made it, that team, the Patriots, and oh, the Patriots suck now. And every year the Steelers are a constant. They're constantly in the playoffs, and it's just crazy.
Yeah. Absolutely crazy. Um, it's they put a winning team out there. They have a great program. They don't have procrastinators, but they know how to pick talent. It's just amazing. And look at who they picked up from Denver. And
Yeah,
he worked with Denver. It's the same quarterback.
Mr. Broncos country.
Yeah, it's just absolutely crazy. Folks, I apologize. I am a bit distracted because the old man came over here right now, and he is here. He's a little unsettled, so I don't know. Ash is being Sphinx-like right now. In a non-top, a non, yeah. Rumors today out of Minnesota are that there's so much interest in the
Huh.
Minnesota Twins that it looks like they could actually be sold before spring training. Well, wow. Uh,
I guess
okay.
they're taking your bid seriously, scorekeeper.
Yeah, you know what? There's a lot more credit on the bid than it was in prior years. There was more cash before. I mean, we beat everyone when it came to the Dodgers bid. Remember that. We put more cash down than the Dodgers did, or that the Guggenheim Group did. Ours was an all cash offer, unlike the Guggenheim Group, and we ours was the highest bid, all cash. I'm proud of that. We will forever go down in history as the only all cash offer and the largest all cash offer. I think we might have that record broke. No, no, there's a lot of credit involved in the Minnesota offer this time. Ah, I could not believe as to how many people contributed to our bid. Remember?
Yeah,
That was funny. That was
and of
good
course,
luck outbidding the boys.
mastermind that he was. He kept the parking lot. What's his face?
I was talking to someone about that over the last week. McCourt, man, that was
McCourt. Yeah.
exciting. How we were every week we were reporting on that, and there was some incredible stuff going on. We will outbid them on the all cash offer. We will always outbid everyone. It's just the total amount. It's subtle. I know it's important to remember that, But folks, no one can take it from us. NDB Media, led by Sports Talk with the Guys, had the largest all cash offer for two teams. One was the Dodgers, and does anyone remember the other team that we've been on as well?
Was it the Angels?
No. We were still wet behind the ears on that one. It was
I don't
announced on
remember.
Facebook. Remember, people? It was actually not a sports team. It was for Paramount Pictures.
Oh,
We
okay.
actually we put our final bid for Paramount and CBS was officially, it was no joke. Oh, well, Jay, no, the Yankees are never going to go on sale in my lifetime. No, it's not going to happen. It's crazy. It's crazy. They valued them at 1.46 billion. Wow.
That's probably one of the lowest valuations for a team out there.
Pohlad family paid
Unfortunately.
$44 million to purchase the franchise in 1984. Yeah, as a matter of fact, folks, I had an article, and I'm going to get to it next week, about the franchise values of the NFL, Major League Baseball. It was Brody Brazil. Remember I was telling you guys about it? And he had a wonderful video on it that I recommend everyone watch it. But we'll have that next week. So, Speedy says, before I join you guys, I saw a picture that Brady and his old coach might reunite. For what? Because
they're talking about Belichick joining the Raiders as a head coach, but he just signed at the college level, so
right.
He just signed that college contract like 2 weeks ago.
So where would they? What would they, for a telecast, a charitable event?
No, they're talking about Belichick being the next Raiders head coach. That's the rumors out there. It started like 2 days ago. And as I said, Belichick signed his contract to coach whatever, North Carolina or whoever it was, wherever the girlfriend goes, about a week and a half ago.
That was funny. That was funny. That was good. I'm sorry. That was damn funny. Thank you for that, Coffee. Appreciate that. For Major League Baseball valuations. It's just shocking how much they're worth. Just absolutely shocking.
Of course, we know the team that always leads the way.
In Major League Baseball, it is the Yankees, yes.
Actually, it's in all of North American sports.
It was, allegedly.
You guys have been number one, since I can remember, as a North American sports franchises. Now,
yes.
Worldwide, you guys may not be number one, but I believe you're still in the top three.
I don't believe the Yankees were ever number one, only because of the whole deal with soccer and stuff like that.
Yeah, exactly. But in America, you guys are number one, and then it's usually the Knicks for some reason, and it was the Lakers next, and the Cowboys are thrown in there somewhere. But Golden State has been up and coming ever since they opened up their new arena 2 years ago. That caused their valuation to go way up.
Yeah. He coaches the North Carolina Tar Heels. No, it was funny, dude. It was funny. So, guys, come on in, join us. I know, Speedy, there are some issues, but you can always try to click with just not the video, but the mic. And
yeah, like
come on
me.
in. Yeah, like that right now, guys. It's because of the fires. The fires are interfering with NDB Media right now. Now, if you guys have a chance, let's get to it. Let's get some of your picks in. We already have two officially. And as I said, I don't think I finished my train of thought, and I apologize. But I got to hand it to NorCal Girl. She got burned last year because she kept changing her picks. This year, did she change one?
I think she might have changed one early on, like maybe between weeks 1 and 5 or something like that, and it bit her in the ass again. And so she then stopped. And then I was on the flip side where the first, I believe it was 12 games, the Raiders did me dirty all 12 games. So every time I picked them to lose, they would win, which was not very often, which was those 2 times. And every time I picked them to win, they would lose. So then I
Yeah.
started saying, screw you guys.
I'm not sure which team it was for me. I know the I was going to say the Pirates, but I know I rode the Steelers. My record
Yes.
with them matches. I know I did very well with them. And another team, I just know that
The
I
Chiefs.
was lucky with the Steelers. Well, I think we were all lucky with the Chiefs.
There was a video out there showing because it says, oh, the Chiefs are, whatever they are, 16-1 or 15 and well, they lost that one game, but before that final game they were 15-1. It says they must be a good team, and they were showing all the miscues by the other teams or their luck at the very end, and had all those, like the doink, the touchdown where it wasn't a touchdown because his toe landed on the white, the white of the end of the field, in the field, and all these different things. They would have a record. I believe they said their record would have been that would have been 16. It would have been like 8-8 or 7-9. With all if all those lucky things, the Raiders fumble, because we had that game going, and that fumble at the very end. So
okay, wow. Matt Alvarez says I did the mic from the San Leandro facility, but it didn't work because this phone sucks. I'm gonna rebuy another J7 Prime. That was very good. Appreciate it. Elizabeth says the Minion clip. Okay, all right. Well, yeah. Look, everyone can talk about what happened in Kansas City. They were 15-2. I was, because they won once. No, wait a minute. I would be 14-3 with Kansas City. Yeah, 14-3. So I did very well with them, but everyone else did. So that's not like I didn't win it because of KC. I won it. I know there were 2 teams. And the Chargers. The Chargers did it for me as well.
okay.
Yeah. So I'm gonna go back and see what my record was with all the teams. And you learn a little bit. Hey, we just got another like. I want to give a shout out to Gridiron Girl, and of course earlier Elizabeth. Guys, come on in. Let's do the. Well, okay. I guess we really shouldn't do the games because then what are we going to do on Saturday, right? So we do have some of the picks now, and there will be a Saturday program. Don't get me wrong. So talking about, I was going to do an analysis for the games. We can still do that. Thank you, Coffee. Recent rankings: Cowboys at 10 billion, Golden State Warriors at 8.8, LA Rams at 7.6, and Yankees and Knicks at 7.5. But that's 7 billion for the Yankees and half for the Knicks. The Patriots are 7.4, Giants are 7.3, Lakers are 7.1, the Jets are 6.9, 49ers 6.8. The top North American team was Real Madrid at 6.6 billion. So I think you meant worldwide team, right?
Now, Lethal, is this from Forbes?
Yeah, it's interesting because that kind of matches what I was thinking earlier. Brody Brazil, I'm a fan of that guy. Dude, the guy really knows what's going on. Oh, Peter Gama just gave us a like. Awesome. Matt Alvarez says exactly my thoughts, and he says, "Yeah, Forbes." So
okay, then I'll believe it.
He went over those rankings, but he did a 20 to 30-minute video on baseball, football, hockey, basketball, and I think there was another, might have been soccer as well. Did a deep dive on it, folks. It's a program that I would have done like a minute of the 30 minutes that he did. The guy's really good at what he does, and I do appreciate it. I am a fan of Brody Brazil. We are reaching out to him to see if he would be interested to slum it with us. The guy is really good, and he's now going to be doing some. Oh, Matt, did you hear? he got hired by the San Jose Sharks. So good for him. He's going to be doing some hockey stuff as well. So, folks, we're still in the works. I was hoping to get the hockey program going this year. That's why I'm lucky I said I would hope. But the reality is our weekly hockey program will not begin until next year. And now that the big dog is here, I was kind of hoping that he would consider doing a weekly Laker program as early as next year. 30 minutes talking about the Lakers. I have someone for the hockey team, the Kings. So Bob Nessoff and I are going to do a Yankee one this year as well. It's only 30 minutes to an hour once a week where we give an update on our teams. Gridiron Girl, why don't you have one for the Dodgers? I was going to say, why don't you do the Dodgers? But I think that's insulting to you. Why don't you consider
would love
doing a
to.
Dodger program? What did you say? She get lucky?
No, I said she would love to.
It's possible. It is possible. Peter is the fan club president of Bronny, right? So it'll be a 30-minute Bronny love fest.
And actually, that's what I was going to tell you. I go, do you really want me to do a Lakers show? Because it's going to be 1 minute updating, and the other 29 is going to be trashing LeBron.
Well, that's why I was hoping it would be next year. Because
unfortunately, he's still going to be with us.
Do you think, or is he done?
Oh yeah. Well, he has one more year on the contract.
Okay. So there'll
at
be
like
one more year.
50 at like $58 million or some BS.
Well, you don't have to do anything. I'm asking if you would be interested in doing something like that. And I have other people that are looking to do weekly programs as well. So I am flattered that Bob Nessoff wants to do a Yankee one. So I'm in on it. I'm hoping Dan will consider doing one on the Braves. That would be absolutely awesome. And who knows? We'll see. But anyway.
Maybe you can get Tony to do one on the Eagles or Philadelphia, period.
And the Tigers.
Yeah, he could, and the Sixers.
Ooh. Oh, is that his basketball team?
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
he's Philly all the way through and through.
I'm sorry, Tony. At one time, the Sixers were freaking awesome. Not anymore. No. But if you're into punishment and pain, and I forget what's that sickness where you hurt yourself and harm yourself, which I was diagnosed sadly in 2012 with for a short while. It was bad. That's why I keep the mustache, folks. I've told you this already, because I try to cover up where I was harming myself. So, but those are days in the past.
We can only tell where you harm yourself when you bend over, so it's okay.
Dude, I don't even know if I can do that now. You know, that would be bragging rights, dude. Big Dog, I'm sorry, Cuddle Puppy. I want to thank you for that, but I don't know if that skill is. I don't know if I have that skill. I don't even like the Braves.
Lethal,
Chargers,
you don't like
Ravens,
anybody.
Bills,
Lethal, you don't
Eagles.
like anybody.
But yet, look. But yet,
yeah.
Yes, I love you, buddy. I just look. He sold himself down the river on this one. I mean, dude, Big Dog and I have come to rely on coffee so much in certain things that we don't even ask him directly now. It's just we know he's going to support our statements, and it's really, really funny. So Jay just gave his picks. LOL. Sorry, Tony. Hey, don't be sorry. You know, we're still at war. I was going to reach out to Tony and say, Tony. Oh, did you guys get the joke on his Facebook page where he said some loser stole his identity on Facebook? Did you guys get that?
It wasn't a joke, but yeah.
Okay. Well, no, what I did. He said some loser took his identity on Facebook.
Yeah.
At which point I posted the bottom, but I won.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
So he actually thought it was kind of funny. It was a curveball that I threw it, and I guess he did get a kick out of it. He
Yeah,
figured it
and
out.
I commented. Now we know he's famous because only famous people get their identity stolen.
I did see that. Yes. I harmed myself last week from shaving my face. Bullsh! Stop it, Matt. You shaved. Now I want some pictures. I want to see pictures of this alleged bloodbath. How the hell did you cut yourself with an electric razor? Oh wait.
No, he thought he would get an electric shaver for Christmas, but he didn't. So his family didn't come through for the electric shaver. So
Wow.
I guess they figured. I mean, if he gets an electric shaver, I mean, one charge will probably last him a whole year.
Oh no, Gridiron Girl, it's worse than that. When he joined in, I had a Freudian slip. I called him Cuddly Puppy or something like that, right?
Yes, cuddly puppy. Yes.
Cuddly, and he's like, "It's not that." I said, "Oh, damn, sorry, that was a Freudian slip." So come on, Gridiron Girl, just get in here. And he says, "You just said on Saturday that you would never call him Cuddle Puppies, and you do it on air now."
Well,
Look at that! Look at that!
technically, he hasn't. He hasn't called me cuddle puppies, cuddle puppy. So
Yeah.
he's still okay. I got your
Oh,
back, Rod. I
and
got your
thank you.
back.
And I did say cuddly puppy. And he immediately said, no. I was like, oh, at
Bad
which
enough, I'm
point,
letting you guys call me cuddle puppy. At least call me that.
yeah. Come on, Gridiron Girl. Come on in and join us. And then we
Yeah,
can
get
just
your
give.
margarita and come on in.
Oh, on her Facebook page, she had some up and close imagery as well. She is closer to Gridiron Girl. Is it in Sierra Madre, Arcadia? There's one very close to you. LeBron's player option, $52,627,153. Okay, timeout, everyone. Big dog.
Mm.
I'm going to say something, and then I'm going to ask you to come up with the word or phrase. Okay? All right. So everyone else, close your eyes. Okay. $52,627,153.
Some
What's the
bullshit.
I thought you were going to say bad, lousy, but bullshit's good enough. And you're talking about the contract that he signed.
Yeah, that's the player option he has for next year. This year he's making $48,728,845.
There's an issue of ownership being displayed in the chat room.
Huh?
Hey, I gave you that name, Cuddle
Yes,
Puppy.
you did. I have no problem with that. I know you did.
So
I embraced it
I don't
because you gave
know.
it to me.
Yeah. I Awesome. Absolutely awesome. I do want to go back because all kidding aside, Jay did give us his picks right now. And that is really cool because he's been out doing his. What does he do? He has an OnlyFans something or other?
He has a OnlyFans foot fetish.
Okay.
It's a foot fetish that he does on his OnlyFans. That's why his profile picture is a picture of him with his feet on the grass. That's part of his own. That's it. That's the basic package. You get the one free picture, and then you have to pay, like a Patreon. You pay for the foot pics, and he does different things with them. You know, and makes them dance, and you pay extra. He'll color his toenails. You know, I've helped him out a little bit, so we've talked about we've talked about what he should do and what he shouldn't.
Ash,
But
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to
he
scare you,
can
buddy.
he,
I
he
heard
can make his
horror right now.
he can make his little toes wave at you and stuff. So
Oh, for the love of all that is holy, stop it. Oh my God.
I know Jay's laughing his ass off right now.
And rightfully so. Rightfully so. It doesn't get much better than that. Oh, Prince. Very good, Jay. Very good. He brought that one in, huh? The whole thing about Prince with the Vikings. It's very good. engineer. Okay, so we do have some picks already. I will go ahead and post it. I did update this week only because I had noticed that it wasn't there. Oh, you're talking dirty, woman. Felger Carb. Thank you, thank you, thank you. That fire started in Altadena. Now it's going towards Duarte, coming our way. Wow, that is not good at all. I did see that one early this morning. I was telling the big dog. I'm not sure if many of you caught it, but from my angle, it looked like the fire was halfway up the mountainside. But when you look around the hills, make it up however you want. It's from the base, from the foothills, all the way up, and it is crazy. This morning, I don't know. Well, actually, I don't know if you guys can tell, but I am having breathing problems because of the stuff. I think Big Dog and I also talked about that. When you look west, it's not a marine layer. It's not fog. It is horrible, dude. It is. It's a brown haze, huh? From the fire.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm looking at the lineup, and I can't believe that the playoffs that you have to have Prime Video to watch one of the games, one of the big games. I think that sucks.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, Pittsburgh. The Pittsburgh Ravens game is on Prime only.
Wow. I wonder how much they paid for that one. Now, the Chargers and Texans, they're on CBS. And there it is, Steelers and Baltimore.
Yeah. That's one of the two big games I think major games this weekend.
Wow. And oh, by the way, folks,
that can be a blowout.
I think I told you guys that I did sign up for NFL Prime or NFL Plus this year. I forget how much I paid. I didn't pay $100 for it. I think I paid like $49. And it does have Red Zone included. And Big Dog has had, okay, let me back up. Red Zone has existed for about 15 years.
Yes.
How long have you had cable with Red Zone?
Probably 15 years? 5 or 6 years.
Oh, okay. Well, I thought it was further back. But anyway.
And the last, I think, I might be closer to 7, but the last, I would say 3 to 4 years, I've had to fight them every year because it was free, and now they're trying to charge me. And I said, well, then cancel my cable subscription. Oh, well, we don't have to. We can give it to you for. No, I'm not going to pay for it. It was free before. I want it free now. Yeah. So they finally give in.
Yeah. Yeah. Switching gears. According to the BBC, 5 people are confirmed dead. When I last heard, it was 2. More than 1,000 structures burned. Folks, this is less than 2 days. 100,000 have been forced to evacuate from the Eaton fire. 37,000 people from the Palisades fire. And yes, I did see this 1 hour before we went live. Firefighters in LA are experiencing a shortage of water.
Yep. And they're also now, I heard of the news too, just before I came on, that they're bringing in firefighters from out of state now too.
Yeah.
And Biden and Newsom have both pledged money now for the fires. And last night when Channel 4 NBC was reporting, NBC LA was reporting, because of the winds, they actually had to suspend their air support because every time they would dump the water, the winds were so strong that the water was blown away before it even hit the ground to its desired target.
Yeah, it's crazy. At about 10:20 last night, I read this morning that Burbank Airport reported a wind gust of 99 miles per hour. I spoke to Liz about that earlier. That's hurricane territory, folks.
Oh, yeah, I saw that. People were...
Oh, no, what's that? Oh, about the bulldoze car?
Yeah, well, there was more than that because they said since there was evacuation in the Pacific Palisades, cars were in the way. Yeah, so they got bulldozers and just moved them out. And I'm thinking, oh, these rich people that have 10, 15, $20 million homes, their Mercedes and Maseratis and everything else just got bulldozed out of the way. They're not going to be happy campers.
No, they're not. Matt says, yeah, one of them is $49 and the other one I saw is like 100 more NFL stuff for apps coming. Yeah, I think I paid $49. And going back to that, sorry, folks, is when
Well,
Big
I'm
Dog
sorry.
explained to me what the red zone was, and he says, no, you just tune in to what's going on. I'm like, that's haphazard. I don't understand how that works. Oh, scorekeeper. No, I can have up to 4 screens or more. And whichever one is about to score, that's the one they highlight. And I kept thinking to myself, no, that won't work for me. I don't get it.
Yeah,
Oh, I
you're
tried.
too ADHD.
Well, sadly, I'm about to admit that I was watching this Sunday. I was actually watching some of the games, and I
Okay.
was watching NFL Red Zone, and I've seen it now a few times. And I can't watch because number one, I'm so worried about this damn prognostication stuff. I can't watch. It eats me alive. That's why I don't watch. Some people told me privately, "You're a stuck-up bastard." I said, excuse me? You're a stuck-up bastard. You only watch when it's over. Yeah, both are still true. What's your point? I'm stuck up and a bastard, but I can't watch. But what I'm saying is that Big Dog's been a big fan of Red Zone for a while now. And dude, I gotta tell you, I get it. I understand why.
Yeah.
They do a really good job with NFL Red Zone.
And what's even funnier, or not funny, but what's even more incredible is it's only one guy doing all that announcing. When
Yeah,
they cut to, when they cut, of course they'll do the local when the play's going on. But as far as like, okay, let's go here. This is what's happening there. This is what just happened. It's just one guy.
yeah. I was chasing the cats yesterday as well. I have to tell you, Gridiron Girl, that Canela or Cinnamon, the Frady Cat one, it was relatively easy to get her into the garage. I got Ash, who's right next to me, and he is spending time with me, into the house. And then Husker got her in the house as well. But the minute it started to blow, Husker wanted out. And that wench whined and whined for hours, but no one let her out. Because when she was outside, she was frightened because of all the activity. So, oh, are we losing Jason? All right, Jason, go have fun, buddy.
Later, Jay. Take
Go
care.
do OnlyFans, dude. So, go have fun with OnlyFans, buddy. Matt says Moros firefighters in the Bay Area are heading down there too. They left at 10 a.m. this morning. Yeah, Liz mentioned that to me that they're on their way down as well. Oh yeah, chasing Wheezy. Correct, Lethal. There has been a mass call out for anyone. I did see that. That surprised me. Anyone with any fire experience, that has never happened here in Southern California. Or I take it back. Recently, right, Big Dog?
Yeah.
They've never put a call out like, "Hey, anyone fight fires before? Experience? Come on back." That's crazy. Yeah, leaving your car abandoned on the streets when you have fire equipment trying to get through to save lives and save houses. You idiots deserve it. Okay, that's a little unfair because I believe they were ordered to abandon their vehicles as well.
Yes, they were.
Yeah, so I mentioned that earlier. There's only one way in and out of some of those canyons. So there's also something for NFL that YouTube is trying to have people sign up for. Yeah, it's the NFL premium. It's the NFL package. It's crazy. YouTube TV costs about $80 a month. And we talked about this, remember? Then you have to pay another $70 or $100 for the NFL package. No, thank you. It's okay. Because you cannot go to YouTube and request the NFL package alone. You have to get YouTube TV. Bastards. Good Lord, relax and enjoy the ride, scorekeeper. The high blood pressure is worth it. Oh, you mean the
She's talking about
cats?
your previous comment that you didn't watch the games because you couldn't watch them.
Oh yeah, I just don't.
Bye, Jay.
I really don't have time for some of that stuff, and I would only recap either late at night or later. 99 was the last time I heard a call out like that. Wow. Yeah. Actually, you're right. I do remember that. Sorry about that, folks. So being active a firefighter, yeah, guys, all this kind of always been the norm. But as far as giving anybody of able to do what the fighters are doing right now, yeah, I don't know about that one. Yeah, look, they need help. They need bodies. In 2005, Jay, if he's still with us, he'll probably remember that. We had the fires in 2004 that decimated the mountains, the west side of LA, and up on the other side of the mountains. And then the rains hit. And it was, oh my God, bridges were coming down, houses were sliding down the hillsides. They put an all call out in the department. You guys know that I went out to Sierra Highway and Vasquez Canyon Road. I was there MLK weekend. That was tough. They gave
Oh,
me
that's right. You
yeah,
you were parked there.
yes. They gave me a vest and they gave me a car. Oh, and a paddle. Said go. That was some of the hardest stuff I'd ever done, and because I worked 12-hour shifts, and that was it, and you were trade off. And where I was, it was taking an hour and a half to get there and an hour and a half to get back. And the second night that I drove home, that's the one where I would have been a statistic and someone would have read about it. I am exhausted, tired. I'm driving home, and I'm driving the Taurus at about 12:35 in the morning, and I'm passing Burbank, and all of a sudden I yanked myself awake. There was no traffic in front of me. I think it was Saturday morning or Sunday morning. I yanked myself awake, no traffic in front of me, and I looked in the mirror and there was a line of cars behind me. Holy crap. That meant I was doing this. And no one wanted to pass me. That was one of the most frightening nights of my life. I stopped. I think I hit an AM PM or a 7-Eleven. And I ate something real quick. Or no, I got coffee. And I think I tried to rest. And then I made my way back home. But that was one of the most stupid decisions I ever made in my life. And I was just trying to get home. But in my tiredness, I wasn't thinking correctly. I don't remember if it was an orange or a yellow jacket. Might have been a neon green for all I know. Do I still have that vest? It was an orange vest. But do I still? No, because I think I turned it back in. Or I had it at my desk and it's still there. So I don't have the yellow or the orange vest. Sorry. But I remember that, dude. That was crazy. You know they're desperate if they're asking clerks to go out. So.
Well, you went from sitting behind the desk to sitting behind the car.
No,
I sitting in a car.
I actually had to be outside controlling traffic. I would hit a 7-Eleven, but can't. Thanks. Yeah, I've hit 7-Elevens, AM, PMs. I am partial.
Why can't you hit it? Are there none up there? Doesn't make sense.
Please enlighten us.
Because I would hit a 7-Eleven, but he can't. Why can't he?
Tell us, Speedy. Why can't you? So
maybe
who's going to
win? Circle K's up there?
I'm sorry?
Maybe it's because there's only Circle K's up there? I don't know.
I don't know. I think there's 7-Eleven, but I don't know. It's a worldwide thing, but I don't know. Maybe it's right there where he's at in San Leandro. Who's going to win the Super Bowl?
A team.
Okay. Of the NFL teams that made the playoffs, who do you think is going to win?
Let's see.
Hi, Aisha.
On the one side, it's either going to be KC or Baltimore.
Oh, okay.
I don't see Buffalo beating Baltimore. Um, and I don't see whoever play Houston or the Chargers. I don't see either one of them being able to beat KC. I don't think they have enough firepower
Okay.
because Kansas City is going to be well rested and they're getting all their starters back. So, um, as we all know, KC is in that elite group of teams that when the playoffs hit, that proverbial switch gets turned on. And
Which
we've seen them, huh?
which team?
The Chiefs.
Oh, yeah.
They've been able to hit that proverbial switch, and they already play at an elite level, and then they take it up a notch again. So, there weren't too many teams that could do that before. Showtime Lakers being one of them, Kobe, Shaq Lakers, some of the Celtic teams, some of the early Cowboy teams when they were winning their titles, the Yankees. Um, there's just that switch that certain teams they know that hey, this is it. And with football being the only sport where it's win or go home, and that's all there is to it. You know.
Um, I have to tell you, Speedy, that ever since you had the
Oh,
surgery, you've had some sauce with you, dude. There's been some spice to your commentary now. Uh,
well, I now have like as far as like picks and stuff go, it's Speedy BS and Speedy PS.
Go on. Oh, shit. Before Speedy and post Speedy?
No. It's before surgery and after surgery, or
Oh,
post surgery. So BS
okay.
would be before Speedy before surgery, and his record sucked. And Speedy post surgery, he came on like gangbusters, and I would have to see what his percentage was afterwards.
Okay, I would like to parlay that as well. All right. I would like to parlay that. I think it will be Kansas City for the win again. Okay.
Ooh,
Hi, Aisha. Super Bowl hopefully will be Kansas versus Detroit with
hi
Kansas taking
Aisha.
it. Oh, so we have one already. Okay. Um, that was good.
That would be a hell of a game. Oh, I didn't say on the other side. So on the other side, it's going to be the Eagles versus Detroit.
See, the problem is you have three very good teams over there. Detroit,
And
Philadelphia.
the dark horse number 14 would be the Packers.
Yeah. You
I
just
don't have
you
much. I don't know why. I don't have any faith in the Vikings. They just don't. They don't do it for me at all.
No, that's why you qualify for wild card on the road. Oh, yeah. Sorry, folks. I'm a jerk about that. Is friendly. Look at the stuff. I'm gonna hold. If you want to give your picks now, it's great. Speedy, I noticed that you gave me the last two games, but I still need Chargers, Texans, and I need Eagles, Packers. But you can give them later. I need your first Saturday if you're gonna miss it. By the way, yeah. What was the final record, Big Dog? Was it posted? Gridiron Girl.
It'll be posted later on tonight.
He for one of the first things he
I've been
said.
lackadaisical on it. Using big
Uh,
words for
Aisha,
scorekeeper.
I agree. Oh, hey, and let me tell you, Woody time, baby. I haven't used that one in a while, huh? Oh, but
Woody?
let me get into the weeds on that one. So that might have been the phrase for the year. Let's getting into the
So
weeds on
so
it.
so is it because she's English that she's calling it the Super Bowl?
Did she really?
Yes,
She
it's Super Bowl.
did.
Super Bowl.
Oh, the imperialist. She blew it. I don't think the Eagles will be able to take the Super Bowl this year. They're not in good enough shape.
Or is she trying to protect NDB Media and Sports Talk with Guys by not mentioning the actual name?
Oh, it's possible. The big game. Yes, you guys know all about that copyright. Big Dog gave that
El
story a
Juego
few years ago.
Gigante.
Yes. Oh, I'm sorry. Um, yes.
¿Qué? ¿Juego o gigante?
No, I heard
Eh?
juego.
Well,
Gigante.
well, I said El Juego Gigante,
Yeah,
the big
that's
game.
why I looked down, but that's okay. Um, I also believe it's going to be some
No,
incredible.
that would be El Salsicho Grande.
Uh-huh. Copyright strike avoided. She's English. It should be called a derby. Yeah, I like these two teams as well, but I appreciate your analysis on it that Baltimore is a good team.
Yes,
They beat up some good teams this year. So
yeah.
I have
I
no
would
faith in Minnesota either.
yeah, I would put Baltimore as Kansas City's biggest threat easily.
I am going to do a little bit more work on it, but I do have let's see. Who am I going to go with? I've already made my picks. This is one of the earliest I've ever done. I am going to go with the Chargers, and they're going to win 24-14 visiting Texas. So Gridiron Grow, I think that might, well, no, actually, I don't think you care.
Oh wow, that's a
But yeah, I'm
surprise.
going for, because they're visiting, I'm going for the upset. Because usually the home team, home field advantage stronger, but I'm going with the Chargers. And for the Steelers, Ravens, I love me some Steelers, but I'm going with the Ravens.
Excuse me.
Very good. I thought you were going to say bullshit on that one, but that was good. So if you guys,
Actually, with the Charger game, I mean, I know you're calling it an upset because they're the home team, but they're actually favored, so it wouldn't be an upset.
well, yeah, that's true. Um, but that's it right there, folks. I'm gonna go with the Chargers. So we have the second season, which is the playoffs, and the playoffs have always been a lot more fun for me because the season's over. This is like the bonus time, and
Yeah,
it's gonna be good.
I
So Big
won
Dog,
last year, but
seriously, dude,
I won last year.
for what?
The
Oh, oh,
postseason. I won the
oh!
postseason last year.
I did not know because I didn't win, so I wasn't paying attention. That was
You
good.
bastard.
No,
Fucking
that's
bastard.
you
Fucking
okay,
bastard.
but it was
Fuck,
perfect.
fuck
Think
you.
about it. It wasn't about me. That was funny. I know it came across a lot better than I hoped, but that's true. But that's good. So you are the winner from last year. That's good. The reason why I didn't think about it was because I didn't win. So I should have known that. That was good. So Big Dog is a reigning champion for the
Oh,
playoffs last year.
I don't look at it that way. It was
Well,
only 4 games or whatever, 3 games,
right.
whatever the hell it was.
And that's why I enjoy the playoffs because, folks, Sports Talk with the Guys, we did the season prognostication from the get-go. We started it, in our before our first season was over. Okay, I love that scorekeeper. I would have done the same. That was accidental. It was funny. He is the champion last year for the playoffs, and
Yeah.
it's good. This is just fun. We always did the season as a competition. The playoffs, it was just different because it was all elimination. And but I think it's good that Big Dog won last year. So cool. So now we know who we're up against. And we will have our picks on Saturday. Just some of them got them in right now. I'm Scottish, and it would be called a wee visit. It's up. It's good. Pierre-Luc Dubois with the overtime game winner. He was garbage on the Kings last year, but fantastic on the Capitals this year. Yeah. No, I know. Hey, Ravens and Bills haven't let me down yet. That's why I'm still with them. Okay, I appreciate that, Speedy, but I also need to know Chargers and Texans. That's the one that I wouldn't want to know, but if you're going to be there on Saturday, it'll be good. So, this was good, man. A lot of people showed up for this program. This is neat. This is cool. So I really thought I was going to be talking to the screen tonight. Almighty, where the hell are you? Where are you, Almighty? Where do you think he is right now?
He is probably on a hot date.
Lucky bastard. So I'm hoping, Big Dog, that maybe you and I can do Monday, and we can meet up somewhere and catch the Monday night game, because that one
Okay.
is not on Prime.
That is
That would be
true.
good. That would be fun. Too bad Brandy won't be there on a Monday night.
Is she there on Sundays?
No, she is Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday.
Well, there's a Saturday game, the Charger game. 1:30.
I will send her a text message.
Hi, Liz.
Hey, you. I thought I'd pop in just for a brief few minutes.
Thank you.
I've been on fire watch most of the afternoon and following up with a lot of our friends from Electric Now and their stuff. Like I noticed you got the message about JP.
Yeah, that's bad.
Yeah, I just told Michael too, and he was like, "Oh," so he's not happy either.
Yeah, and I'm not going to say some information that we have about them either, because it's just not fair.
No, it's not.
I can only imagine. I cannot imagine what he's going through, Mr. Nickel.
There's another fire.
What's going on?
This one broke just after 5:30. It says. It is in the Hollywood Hills near
Right.
Runyon Canyon Park.
Right.
Yeah,
That one started about about 2 hours ago.
Yeah. That's the one I don't think you were actually on yet, and I was talking about.
Ah,
yeah.
sorry.
No, not at
No.
all. No. Okay, I'm looking at the Google map right now, and Eaton Fire is the one, Liz, that I was telling you about earlier. That
Mhm.
one is near Altadena, and it's Sierra Madre. If you can think of it as forming a hypotenuse, or no, whoa! I got that one wrong. An obtuse angle. Ooh, sorry. Oh, damn it. Okay, I'll have to show you. Thomas
Damn it.
sent me something, and he wait, I'm sorry, Big Dog. Did you say something?
No.
Oh, well, I thought I heard something. Anyway, the Eaton Fire is northwest of Sierra Madre, east of Altadena. That's one. And you're telling me that one broke out where? In which canyon?
Runyon Canyon in the Hollywood Hills.
Oh,
Yeah.
there's nothing on the Google map just yet.
And that one they said broke just before or just after 5:30.
Correct.
Okay.
I believe it was just after 5:30 was reported.
Okay, if we go to the Google map, folks, this is the Palisades Fire where it is. And if you look at the roads, you can see the roads. There's only one way in and out of those homes. Like all this, there's only one way for them to get out.
Right.
That's one of them.
They're saying that it erupted out of Solar and Astral Drives in the Hollywood Hills. So.
Okay, well, these are the Hollywood Hills here. I don't see anything just yet. The Eaton Fire, I just had it right over here on the Google map. There it is. There's the Eaton Fire.
Fire!
Yeah. That one's pretty bad, too. So.
Was that a Carl Jr. logo I just saw?
Where? No, what? Oh, maybe.
No. Back it up a little bit. A little bit further down.
Oh, yeah.
There it is.
It is. That's funny. There is. It's sponsored on the map. Like there's another Pollo Loco over here, too. That's funny. Very good.
It just caught my eye, the star, and I'm like, is that a freaking Carl Jr. logo?
That is funny. Now, so the other fires are where? Liz, what do you have? Because here's the Eaton, and then you have the Palisades Fire, and then the other one is somewhere in the Hollywood Hills right here.
Correct. I don't have that pulled up because I went to talk to you. Let me see if I can pull it back up.
Big
Well, I was-
Dog, being that your dad, mom, don't your girls have Amazon Prime? Because if you do, you can see the games. Oh,
I have Amazon Prime. What are you talking about? I'm just
I
mad that it's on Prime for the people that don't have Prime or refuse to get Prime. I think it sucks that this is the playoffs
yes.
and a considerable amount of people are not going to be able to watch this
correct.
because people can't sometimes afford that $20 or whatever it is now, 24, 19.99, whatever the hell it is. A lot of people aren't able to afford that. But yes, all my children have Prime. It's the world's delivery system now.
It pretty much is.
Yeah.
Yeah. I guess there's 4 fires in Southern
There's
California.
a total of 5 right now.
5. Where are the other
Yeah.
3?
I'm pulling it up.
Thank you for
He said.
letting me know that you're pulling it up. Aisha says a hot date with the snowman, probably. Ooh, okay.
Oh, that was Almighty. That was the answer from Almighty when you said, "What's Almighty doing?"
Oh, thank you. Bills have let themselves down forever. 4 straight Super Bowl losses and have never been worth a damn since. Yeah, that's when Kelly was their quarterback, right?
Yep, Machine Gun Kelly,
Yeah. God.
the only man to lose 4 straight Super Bowls.
Yeah. Oh, here's the one right in Sylmar. It's called a Hearst fire. Wow.
Yes,
That's
because
right by all of you UCLA.
yeah.
Thanks,
Also,
Aisha.
they showed Melissa sent me a picture this morning that up on the hillside by the Getty Villa, it was actually crawling up the hillside to the Getty Villa. So I don't know if the Getty Villa was harmed this afternoon or not. But she sent this picture to me at 6 a.m.
So, as
So-
in the Getty Museum, right?
No, Getty Villa. There's a difference. There's a Getty Villa and there's a Getty Museum.
Oh, are you talking?
Correct.
I thought the same thing. But
Is
the
that
Getty
the-
Villa,
Is that on Ocean Boulevard or Pacific Coast Highway?
sure.
Oh, there it is. Yes, there it is. It's right there, the Getty Villa.
Yeah, I guess it's one of the. I guess that's the one. So I guess it's a home that's been transformed into a museum now.
Yes.
And the hillside. I mean, it was. I would say, ooh, that's pretty.
Yeah.
I would say it was less than 50 yards away from the villa. The way that the fire was progressing up the hillside, and it wasn't a small fire either. It was huge, and it was just you could see it going up the hillside.
Gridiron Girl, what are you doing Monday night? What you doing? I can't do the Big Dog's New York accent. What are you doing Monday night, Gridiron
No,
Girl?
it's not what you doing. It's how you doing.
Oh, there it is.
How you
See?
doing?
So, fun facts, guys. The name of the fires are always
gonna tell
named
you that.
after where this fire started. Really? Really?
I was going to tell you the 5 fires that we've got going right now.
Yeah, thank you. Okay, what are they? Because I'm gonna cut you off again. So, Palisades Fire. Go on.
Okay, we know about the Palisades Fire,
And-
Eaton Fire.
Yes, we know about the
We
Eaton
have
Fire over here,
the Hearst Fire,
and I just found the Hearst Fire. Yes.
the Woodley Fire.
Where's the Woodley one?
Woodley?
Okay, I don't have following information on that right now. I'm just pulling up that.
Well, keep pulling it up. Okay, Woodley.
I'll have to pull you up.
No, not Woofley. Woodley. There
Woodley.
you go.
I don't know. I don't have that showing up right now, but it's okay. Go on. And what's the other fire?
That one just started, and that one will be what did it? Sunset Fire. That's one on
Oh,
Hollywood
that's
Hills.
right. Okay,
That's one on
so they're
Hollywood
calling
Hills.
it the Sunset Fire.
Correct.
Okay. Yeah, it's just not listed right here yet. But okay, wow. 5 fires.
Yeah.
in
Okay,
California.
it says the Woodley Fire erupts in the Los Angeles Sepulveda Basin.
Oh, that's right. That's right here.
Yeah, it's
Yes.
along the 405 freeway, just off of North Woodley Avenue.
Yeah.
The
As a matter of
405 and the
fact, folks,
101.
yeah, it's
There you
right
are.
in here. And there was a report earlier that it was going to jump Burbank Boulevard. And that's fine. So I don't know if you can tell the structure right here is the earthen dam of the Sepulveda flood control basin. If it jumps Burbank, it's going to suck. It's going to destroy the park stuff, but that's it.
Yeah.
If it jumps over here, holy crap. That's serious. Now, if it burns back this way, yeah, it also is bad. This is where, oh, hey, Liz, this is the Donald C. Tillman. Look familiar? Guys, anyone remember that image? A bunch of douches, idiots got locked in there. You guys remember for 1 year?
No.
The movie Biodome with Pauly Shore.
I've never been a big Pauly Shore fan, so I didn't watch it.
That's okay, but it is there. And this is also where they filmed Starfleet Command because of these buildings. They're so modern. That's the Starfleet headquarters building. So they have filmed it right
And
there.
the funny thing is that first picture that you showed, the entrance, I guess,
Yeah.
it reminds me of Comic-Con.
Oh, that's funny. Yes, it does.
When you said, what does this remind you? I was like, Comic-Con, but I know that's not the answer.
Oh, that's really good. That is funny.
Bronx City.
That was really good. What were you going to say, Liz?
Oh, it says Bronx City, Big Dog.
Yeah, I know. Well,
thank you, Lethal Migraine. The Palisades fire has already. Big Dog, would you read that, please?
the Palisades fire has already burned through more than 15,800 acres. The Eaton fire has exploded to 10,600 acres, and the Hearst fire has affected more than 700 acres. As a much smaller fire, the Woodley fire was under control, and the Lydia fire was around 80 acres at 30% containment, with forward progress stopped. The Sunset Fire broke out shortly before 6 p.m. in the Hollywood Hills of Los Angeles near the popular Runyon Canyon. It quickly grew to 20 acres, prompting mandatory evacuations.
I forget. Thank you, Big Dog. I forget where Runyon Canyon is.
The Hollywood Hills.
Yeah. It's not too far from the sign. I know that much.
Yeah, Runyon Canyon Park. There you go. You're in that general area.
And if I'm not mistaken, that's where a lot of Hollywood filming is done, where the Bat Cave was filmed for a little while. Yeah, this is a lot of people walk that area.
There has been several movie sets or buildings that a lot of movies have been in that have been destroyed or partially destroyed. We know that much.
Lethal. Yeah, thank you, Lethal. We did find that one. Yeah. Here's the fire Peter was talking about on the Villa Museum outside. Let me go to that image and I can bring it up in a moment because I have to go directly to Twitch. So forgive me. Oh.
Wrong. You okay?
I'm hearing myself in stereo.
Oh.
It's disgusting. I'm unable to see the post. So I went over to Twitch, and of course, it was like a 6-second delay, and I was hearing myself in stereo. It's utterly disgusting. But yeah, it's crazy, folks. A lot of stuff going on in Southern California. But I think the Big Dog and Gridiron Girl will remember that the worst year ever in our recent history was in 2007. Remember, Big Dog? That's when I told you, said, the 101 is shut down. The 5 is shut down. The 14 is shut down. The 15 is shut down. The 10 is shut down. There is no way out of Southern California right now except you heading down to San Diego and taking the 8. I hope to God no one states this and all of a sudden Southern California collectively lose their mind and try to get out. There was only one way out of Southern California in 2000. Remember that?
Mm-hmm.
And the thing about that year, it was all over Southern California, San Diego, Orange County, LA, Ventura, San Bernardino, Riverside. You would walk out in the middle of the day, and there was ash coming down, the haze. We were in daylight, and the sun was blocked out for days. Remember that?
Yep.
That was crazy. And I remember telling the big dog, I hope people don't realize that we're all screwed. That's not the word I used, but it's close enough. So yeah, fires are now near the Hollywood sign. Wow. We were there, Speedy. Both you and I went to the Hollywood sign.
You know, the one thing that I think is a major blessing so far, that even though any loss of life is horrific, it is nowhere near what we went through with the Camp Fire. And it's surprising because the way those winds came up, how fast they came up, and how hard they were, it truly was surprising because it was very similar to our Camp Fire in Paradise.
No, what you guys had to deal with up there was just unbelievable.
Well, there was only one road in and out.
Yeah. I was so disgusted when Liz and I spoke of this earlier about the Paradise Fire. Do you remember, Big Dog, or did you even get any of this crap where the conspiracy theorists were talking about the Paradise Fire being fake because you couldn't see any bathtubs or refrigerators? Remember that?
Yeah, stupid people.
It's like, dude, let's just go drive up there. Yeah, we were.
Just like,
Speedy. We were
those
there.
are the same conspiracy people, although this one has a little more credence to it, but it's still stupid. How that the fire in Hawaii, how that all those that area and that city that burned
Yeah.
completely to the ground, everything burned except anything that Oprah owned.
Yeah.
And because she had the corresponding, I guess, land next to it, and now she's bought up all the land that was burned out. So
Yeah, I heard about that one. That means she's almost the owner of the island now. Well, at least that side.
Yeah, pretty much between her and The Rock.
Because there's only one island of Hawaii that is privately owned.
Soon to be NDB Media Central.
I don't know if legal counsel would allow me to comment on that right now.
Actually, here's a question for you. If you could retire, you have no need. You have the money you need.
That's so funny that you're asking that right now, but go ahead.
You have no. This. You have all the money you'll ever need. Where would you, if you could go anywhere? Where would you go? Would you stay here in SoCal? Would you move to another country, an island? What would be your spot to go to, and spend the rest of your life in just peace?
If money were not an issue, then it would either be Patagonia or it would be somewhere in Europe, probably Norway or Sweden.
Okay.
Yeah.
Very nice.
If I had all the money I would ever need, I would hide out in a vineyard in southern Italy, which is a wonderful choice. The Mediterranean climate, dude, that's a score. Lethal Migraine.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Liz.
Yep.
Where would you go? And Big Dog, please. Gridiron Girl. Where would you go if you had that? If money were not an issue.
Very deep into the interior of Alaska. That's a no-brainer for me. Always has been. I used to tell my family many years ago, only certain ones, because I was dealing with some issues. If I ever disappear off the face of the earth, this is where I'll be. So I seriously thought about it back in the mid to late 80s.
He would move to NorCal so I could show him around like he showed me around. No.
for about a week.
Yeah, I couldn't handle him any closer. No, no.
What was that, Liz?
I was telling Matt, I said, I could not handle you any closer. No.
Right, Lethal. And that's another reason for me. I can't do the 22 hours of darkness. Alaska winter would be tough. And it's tough enough where it is for you now, being in Minnesota. Because someone was telling me on how it can be in Seattle as well, where sunlight is at 7:30 and sunset is at 9:30 during, I think, the summer or something like that. Wow, that's crazy because of where they are in the world.
My
No,
brain
Seattle's
pattern,
worse because it rains. I'm sorry, go ahead.
I was going to say, my brain pattern thrives on that. The darker, the longer, the foggier, or just cold winter is much better for me and my brain function.
You see, folks, for me, I'm terribly attracted to Alaska. Don't get me wrong. I am, and I would love Alaska, but it's effing cold. And I loved it. I was there in April. If I could go up there more often, I would. Oh, in a heartbeat. It was the experience of a lifetime. Alaska is so huge that there's still so much to discover. I could spend a year up there and still not get to everything. But anyway, the reason why Patagonia down in Argentina, and I'll show you guys in a moment, it's because it's a version of the Great Plains and the Rocky Mountains together. But it's what geologists call old rock. There are places in Patagonia that people still haven't gone to, which is the same in Alaska. But there's a problem. You can walk through Patagonia. You can't walk through the snow in Alaska. But Patagonia, there are places that you can go where they still find the footprints of the dinosaurs. And for me, that would keep me alive, wanting to see all that stuff. And it's just amazing to know that there are places in Patagonia that still haven't been discovered. And when I say Patagonia, folks, this is what I'm talking about. This is the southern part of Argentina. Don't get me wrong, lots of people live down there, but it is like the steppe of Ukraine and Russia combined with the Great Plains of the United States. And then you have all the mountains of Patagonia here, which is like having the Alps or the Tibetan Plateau all in one. And it's just unreal. I would love to go there. And I would probably love to live there somewhere in Patagonia. Just amazing. Oh, the wind's picking up. Yeah, I can feel the wind because the garage door is open. You guys, give me a quick moment because Canela is in here and she's flinched and I don't want to leave her outside. But you know what? Now I can't move because now she's blocking me. Come on, sweetheart. Come on. Come on. She's stressed out because it's cold. Who knows, guys? We may no longer have daylight savings.
Yeah, they've been saying that for how many freaking years now?
Well, this is a Republican agenda item. Hi, young lady. Oh, you know what? She does not have food. Guys, give me a quick moment. I need to give her a little bit of food. I'll be right back. I'm going to see if I can close the door because it is getting cold. Hey, sweetheart. Oh, God.
He's an old man now.
Come on. Come on. Oh. Here you go. Come on.
So how have you been doing, Liz?
Go freeze outside, you dumb pussy.
I've been doing fine. How about you? A little worried about you there for a while.
I'm better. I can kind of hobble around and put a lot more weight on it, but I still need the crutches. So I'm hoping in a couple more weeks I should be okay.
Yeah.
Just a really bad knee sprain.
Yeah, just keep it elevated and be good with it.
Yeah.
So.
Okay.
We heard you, scorekeeper.
Yep.
I know. I apologize. So wait, NorCal doesn't
Not
want
cowgirl.
Roger moving near me, or not Cowgirl? Yeah. Did I hear
Well,
that right?
he doesn't want her moving closer to her.
Yeah.
Right. Well, I did say no about moving to Northern California, only because it's still expensive. It's actually a hell of a lot more expensive up there than it is down here. It's
Yes.
it. Look, if I had a perfect world, I would move down to Patagonia. I really would. I I don't want to go to New Zealand because in New Zealand they've got some big dragonflies and mosquitoes and stuff, and I don't want to go there. But
Well,
Australia is attractive
They
to
have
me as
those
well.
giant spiders. Screw that.
Yeah, Australia's got the spiders.
Australia has
They both
everything that
do.
will kill you.
Whoa. The what?
Australia has everything that will kill you. New Zealand isn't far behind.
Yeah. What were you gonna say, Big Dog?
I same thing she said. New Zealand's just as bad as Australia, so
Well, but I excuse me. Whoa, what happened? How'd you get over there? There we go.
You're not
Whoa.
playing.
I guess it's the fingers on the mouse. Anyway, I enjoyed it today when the Ontario Premier said if the U.S. wants Greenland, Canada wants Minnesota and Alaska. That's funny. Yes, very expensive here, but I've got everything here. Yes, you do, Speedy. Canada should get Minnesota so I can have free health care. Yeah. I actually talked about that on Monday night, dude. About Canadians moving down here and they just don't understand the American healthcare system. Actually, many people in the industrialized world don't understand our healthcare system.
but it's so expensive in Canada though. I've seen videos of people that live in Canada saying how expensive it is to go to the grocery store and stuff. And they took a trip to Costco and in Canada, and they said the pricing is just almost double what we pay here, which is interesting. I thought,
Yeah.
although our favorite knucklehead does, he gets free health care, which is great for him because he's had his medical problems.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I know. Well, folks, I know we do have a few minutes left. I do want to immediately thank everyone, of course, that joined on today's program. I want to thank the Big Dog. I'm sorry, Cuddle.
Puppy. Say it.
Thank you.
Cuddle puppy.
I still haven't said it, then, if that's the case. Thank you, not Cal Girl. And thank you for that. That might stick. It may. Oh, wow. The wind's picking up a little bit. Yeah, it got cold all of a sudden. My church has told me about the spiders with our churches in Mexico and other animals. I'm like, no, thanks. Look, man, every place has something. Guys, we got some ugly things here in Southern California. I think the most frightening thing for me, Big Dog, is which one is that spider? The
brown recluse.
The brown recluse.
Yep.
Folks, you don't even know you've been bit by it
until you're almost dead.
When your skin starts to fall off, if it gets you and it bites you in your bloodstream, your blood is now worthless to humanity, and it's horrible. You and I have talked about this. The brown recluse is the one that scares the F out of me.
My grandmother was bit by one.
Really?
Liz?
Yeah, my grandmother was bit by one, and half her back almost sloughed off, and she didn't know what it was that she was bit by. She thought it was a widow, and it wasn't.
Widows.
Yeah.
Hard.
Isn't the black widows are bad, but isn't the brown recluse something like 10 or 20 times worse?
Yeah, there
the venom
is
or something?
no cure for it. A black widow, you can treat it. Doesn't mean it's any better. There is hope for you being bitten by a black widow. There is. A brown recluse, there's no that shit can. Yeah, it's horrible, dude. It's ugh. See, that one really gets me. Brown recluse or rattlesnake. I'm like, I have a chance with the rattlesnake.
Yeah, die before you did. It bit
What
you.
what do you mean?
The rattlesnake bit you. It would die because it bit you. You're so venomous.
that,
Sorry, I had to get you back for the other day. You know that.
that's the Chuck Norris joke. A rattlesnake bit Chuck Norris, and after 3 days of excruciating pain, the rattlesnake finally died.
Yep.
I had not heard that one, but it follows. I killed a spider in my shower. It actually attacked me first. I was like, "That's it. You have to die now." Who are you, dude? Something happened.
The funny
Did
thing
they
is, I can
change
picture
the
him.
buttons? What?
The funny thing is, I can picture him running around going,
Better than some of the guys I know that.
Other than that image, Speedy, you have changed, dude. And it for the better, pal. I gotta tell you, I think they changed your wiring, or if they did leave a staple in there, maybe it's causing some.
No, they just tightened up the wiring.
Exactly.
Oh, lucky bastard! I think they need to do that for me. But all right, fair enough. Oh yeah, she's nervous. I can tell she's never that nervous, and it's because of all the wind and stuff. So, all right. Well, either way, folks, just wanted to give a talk on the playoffs, which is really cool. It's coming up, and I will for Saturday find that Brody Brazil video, which is really good. You guys should check it out. It talks about the ownership issues and expansion in all the sports, the valuations of all the teams. The guy is sharp, and I do appreciate his video. So I'm going to look it up later. But for the meantime, ladies and gentlemen, that's really going to be it for me. Big Dog, did you have anything else?
No.
All right.
Other than we talked about the the Belichick rumor, which I think is BS, since he's already coaching North Carolina.
I don't think that's going to happen. Yeah, he should have waited.
Well, the thing is too, I don't think Belichick wants to go to a team that he has to rebuild. I think he wants, if he were to go back to the pros, he would coach a team that's right on the cusp, and all he has to do is just take him over the edge. I don't think he has it in him, being in his 70s, already.
Oh, is he 70s?
I'm pretty sure.
Bastard.
Yeah, and the girl's what, 24, 23, 22?
Well, at least he'll go happy if he goes during certain things.
That's the way to go.
Yep. In
Mr. Belichick is.
In the words of a certain Goldie Hawn movie, when the parents ask how their son died.
Oh, I'm sorry, Speedy.
Later. We're
What?
listening, Liz.
What? Oh my God, Gridiron Girl! I was not ignoring you.
You're ignoring her again?
I don't. Well, good night, Gridiron Girl. Thank you, appreciate it. She says
Bye,
I was
Gig.
ignoring her.
Bye, Gig.
I'm sorry. I was not endeavoring to ignore you, but anyway. So let me go ahead and update this on screen while we're here of the picks that I have so far. He says, wait, I want an old lady. Sharon Stone is still looking phenomenal. My God, she is, dude.
Ooh.
Oh, Sharon Stone.
Yeah. So Belichick is 72 years old, and the girlfriend is 24.
Well, he's just flipping it. Instead of being 72, he's acting like he's 27.
Good for him. Whatever.
And he's been divorced since 2006.
Hmm. Okay, here's the wild card round. Let me edit the post. And like I said, we already have some picks, which is kind of cool. Whoops. Nope, don't want to do that. Let's do this. Don't be stupid. All right. I've done that. Thanks, Speedy. All right, buddy. We'll see you. So we already have some picks in place right now. And we'll go over them on Saturday. And it's good. Folks, I ask you to stay safe out there. It really sucks what's going on. NDB Media, our thoughts and prayers are with everyone. We do not, it doesn't matter where you are in the socio-economic scale. We're all in this together, and I'm saddened because those people worked hard for their homes. And it's just a shame that they've lost them. And for the lives that have been lost. To go in a fire. Oh my God.
If I can just make a real quick notice since we have on air, health wise, guys, if you have to be out and about in this, make sure that you either wear a N95 respirator mask if you're going to be around this stuff, especially if you have breathing problems, or even if you have those little disposable masks, double and triple them if you're out and about. Maybe carry a bottle of water with you to help flush out your eyes. And if at all possible, stay home, especially in the super smoky areas that if you've not been evacuated, and try to seal your windows and your doors so you don't get that smoke inside. So, sorry, just my
Not
spiel
not
for
at
the day.
all. Thank you. I appreciate it. It is important because I do when I drive right now, I'm in the habit of keeping the vent open. I think Big Dog drives that way as well, huh, Big Dog? Whenever
Hell
we
no,
go.
I keep that vent closed all the time.
Oh, do you, oh,
I
okay.
never have the vent open.
Ooh, I do.
I don't want the smell. I don't want the smells from outside to come in.
Oh, well, I do drive with the vent right now closed, and it was strong this morning when I ran errands, and I'm out here in Pomona, so it's crazy. We got one last like. Thank you, Hope. Appreciate it, and we thank everyone. So tomorrow it's going to be quiet while we have Travel Itch Radio. I'll be on with Dan Schlossberg at about 2:00 Pacific time, 5 Eastern. Friday, I don't know if we have anything Friday. And then Saturday, we will be on Sports Talk with the guys once again. So, folks, it's all good in the hood. Again, thank you, everyone. Can't wait for the NFL playoffs. Looking forward to it. And hopefully, if Gridiron Girl is not ignoring me, maybe she'll join us on Monday night as we go and watch a Monday night game. That would be fun because this will probably be the last Monday night game, huh, Big Dog?
Yes.
This is the second year in a row they do it, right?
Yes.
Because there were not Monday night games on playoffs. So, but I guess they do it in the first rounds. It'd be kind of fun. We'll see. We can choose someplace neutral or wherever. NorCal Grill, thank you for joining us. And Big Dog, thank you for joining as well. I'm sorry, Cuddle.
Yeah. Just real quick before we go, as I said, Belichick's girlfriend is 24. His daughter is 40. One of his sons is 37. And the other son is 35.
It'd be terrible if his daughter had a kid that was 24.
That would be funny.
Oh,
24, 34. No, that'd be too. That'd mean she got pregnant like 16.
not entirely impossible.
No, it's not impossible, but
Yeah.
But she could have a daughter that's 20.
Yeah.
That would. They could hang out together. Anyways, maybe we'll be that lucky scorekeeper. There's hope for us.
I hold out hope. I do. And you never know. I'm with you on that one, Big Dog. Hell yeah. I mean, what did I tell my cousin this morning when he ripped California? He was talking about something on how badly California stuff is, and he was just going on, and I didn't say a word. He's like, "Oh, I didn't mean to." I said, "Oh, wait, was I supposed to argue with you, cousin?" If you'd like, we could do that again. So right now, with what you just said, Big Dog, is the exact same thing. Was I supposed to argue with you?
Oh no.
No. I'm hoping for that. So all kidding aside, guys, we got some stuff going on, and it's really good in the hood. And I also want to give a shout out to everyone else who was able to join us for this program. And we look forward to seeing you as we continue on Saturday. Sports Talk with the guys. Should be good, guys, as always. And 2025 is here. Like I said on Monday, it starts today. So that was yesterday. This is Wednesday. Starts today, folks.
The
Control
fires?
your own destiny. I'm sorry?
I said the fires?
Oh, no.
Is that because of you, is that because of you saying it starts today and all the fires started?
No. You're being a mean puppy now.
I'll have to scratch you behind the ears more.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say somewhere else. Okay, never mind. I'll take the ears.
For the love of God, I actually envision both scenarios right now.
Okay, fine. I'll scratch you behind your ears too, Skurky Bird.
No. It's not that. I am actually swimming in the desire to. Why did I see it? Because it happened like that. The minute both of you described it, it's like, whoa! Oh shit! Oh, for the love of God!
The little Umoxman friends. Who cares?
Yeah.
Oh God. Okay, we'll see you guys on the other side. I love them both, but oh God.
I'll see you guys on Saturday. Have a good one.
Hasta
Bye.